So now let's understand some JavaScript examples. JavaScript can be useful in many ways. It can change the content of our web page. It can change the CSS style sheets, or we can make changes based on the attribute values in your web page. So let's understand these things one by one. So this is the first example in which I am going to explain that JavaScript can change the HTML content. So what this particular code will do, see here I am using get element by id. We have learned about this in last session. So this particular example finds an HTML element with the name demo and changes the element content, that is to the inner HTML to hello script. That means it will find the demo. Where is the demo? Here. So the paragraph text name is demo. Inner content, that is inner HTML, means the text written here. It will change to hello JavaScript. So see, when I try to run this program, what I'll get? When I simply click on click me, it will change the content. JavaScript can change HTML content to hello JavaScript. So it is a simple example of how JavaScript can change HTML content. Next is JavaScript can change HTML attribute values. That means it will change the values of source attribute of an image tag. In this particular code, let's first see the output of this particular code. Then you will able to easily understand this code. So here is the program. See here what I have done. I'll just add an image. When I click on this change image button, it will change the image. Okay, so what this happens or how this happens? First of all, I'll just make a script tag and make a function that is change image. I'll get a get element by id, that is image. So where is this image? Here is this image id, and here I am setting the source to new image, and here I am setting a penguins.jpg. So what will happen when you see the page? You will get an image that is penguins.jpg, this particular image, and a button type button. When you click on it, the text name, that is the change image, the function change image will called, and the particular image will change to this particular guy. Okay, so here is the example of HTML attributes, how JavaScript is helpful for changing the attributes. So now move to next. So another example is that it is another example of HTML attribute values. See, in previous example I have changed the image from penguins to some koala or some another image. So here what I am doing, I'll just add an image. I want to change the size, image size. See what will happen. See, here is the image. When you click on change image, it will change the size of that particular image. So how this will happen? Firstly, I'll just added an image with some width and height and source, and when you click, you will call a function name that is change image size, in which what I have done, I'll just change the image size from this particular id. So I think now you all have an understanding of that why this id attribute is used with elements. So id is playing important role in setting these attributes. By this id name, it will set the height to this and width to this. So this is the good example of changing the attributes in HTML. So next, move to next example. See, if you want to change the values or change the content by using CSS, like style tag, by using the style tag, then how it will work? See here what I'm doing, just a text is there that JavaScript can change the style of a HTML element, and by using the style tag within the button element, it will get the id, that is the demo part, and it will change the style what style? Font size to 35 pixel. So let me show you how this will work. When you click on button, it will change the style of this particular text. So this is the way how JavaScript can change HTML style sheets or cascading style sheets. Now next is, if you want to hide HTML elements, like when you click on some button you want to hide some text. So for this purpose we use a property of style, that is display, and just simply set it to none. See how this works. When you click on something, it will hide the contents. See, when you click on it, the hides are content, the contents are hide. See, and simply click me, the contents are hidden. So by simply typing the property display to none, it will hide the contents of HTML. Okay, so if you want to display the elements, then what will you do? Just simply show display and the property is equal to, so it will show the HTML elements. So only the display property will change. So when you click on it, just try to run this program. When you click me, it will show another text. So it can show the values as well as hide the values from the web page. So these are some small examples of JavaScript